What is up, guys? I'm that Card Fighter. Welcome to episode 4 of Card Fighter's Thoughts, and today we're going over Card Fight Vanguard next episode 3. Sorry about the late upload, had some issues. So yeah, we're going over episode 3 today, and this is all about Kazuma Shoji, was it? I don't know. And his Shadow Paladin deck, and we actually get to see what Ritual is this time. So I've already watched the episode, so I'll just explain what Ritual is now, so I'll just adjust that. Pretty much what Ritual, there we go, I can speak. Ritual is basically its ability that activates when you have 3 or more grade 1s in your drop zone. If you don't know what Shadow Paladins do, they pretty much focus around Superior Calling grade 1s and then sacrificing your units to gain skills. But Dragheart Luard is that build is pretty much focused around having grade 1s in your drop zone. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just I'm picturing like a map in front of me. It's like the drop zone's there. So yeah. Also we have Dragheart Luard's skills have all been revealed. Pretty much if Ritual is activated, then this is like I guess you can count GB2. No, because it's not GB. Anyway, his first skill is if you have so and so many, it's Ritual, and if you have so and so grade 1s in the drop zone, then you pretty much don't have to pay the cost for stride, if that makes sense. Yeah, pretty sure it does. So yeah, pretty much you get to stride without ditching anything, so you don't have to waste any cards from your hand. So that's pretty good. And his stride ability is you counter plus 1, retire a unit, and then superior call to grade 1s or less. So I'm glad that's been cleared up now, because during the second episode the subtitle said like you can superior call 2 grade 0s and you superior call 2 grade 1s, so that kind of confused me a little bit. But now that we've got that out of the way, yeah, that's what Luard does. And also Driver Luard. I'm going to call it Dragon Driver because I just don't like Dragon Driver. Yeah, so Dragon Driver Luard. His skill pretty much like you counter plus 1. Persona plate. I think you sack 1 rear guard. I'm not sure. Like the cost of it, I don't know. But like the main skill is pretty much you get Spirit Caller grade 1 for every face up Dragon Driver Luard in your G zone. So you can either use it as a first stride or so and so. And pretty much and then after that, those I think all your units gain. I think all your rear guards gain power plus 1,000 for each card. For each grade 1 in the drop zone. So pretty good. Like that can definitely see, like you can definitely get some massive plays, and like you don't really have to waste any cards from your hand, especially with Luard's skill. So the grade 3 version. So that is pretty good. Right, without further ado, let's get into the episode. Right, so pretty much Tayo is just he's concerned that what am I saying? He's just confused why Kurono is just so interested in Kazuma, because obviously Tayo doesn't know who Kazuma is at the moment, and Kurono is just wants him to join his team because they need a team of 3 to join participate in the U20 championships or under 20 championships. So obviously, like Tayo goes to fight him and all that. Right, so also they have updated the opening animation, so like you get see everyone's like signature card and all that. Like you got Dragonic Vanquisher, Gurglet, Luard. There's a Battle Sister one which I'm pretty sure is used by Kumi or Kumi. Yeah, Kumi. Then you got like a Nubatama one. What was it? Shiranui. So you pretty much got all the units, and just like it looks a lot better than the original opening. So that's pretty cool. And then also we find out that Kazuma is in Yumi's class. So that like pretty much clears that up. So he didn't just appear out of nowhere. Like he's not just like some like just creeping around the school. He's actually in a classroom. So yeah. I actually like Yumi's being involved in more of it now, because in the previous series, she just was there. She was just there with a quiet voice, so that's pretty cool. And she, if she's gonna be part of the Tokaha's team, then Go on then. Right. So here they're explaining like Kazuma. He doesn't really give a damn about anything. Like he really doesn't put any effort into anything at all. But he's like he's just pretty much like the delinquent at school. But like his grades go pretty much like the classic anime delinquent. But I'm somehow smarter than you, even though you study pretty much every single day. So yeah, that's his pretty much character. That's pretty much his character so far. But in this, like, you do see a bit of change in him. Like during the fight with Tayo. He almost throws in the towel again, like in the last episode, because he almost loses. But then like something happens, like he has like an epiphany or something. We also find out a bit more about Kazuma. Sorry if I'm jumping from subject to subject, but pretty much I believe that Kazuma has an older brother, and that's how like he got into Vanguard. But his brother walked out on him, and then he's just been like emotionally broken. Would you say? Well, I probably wouldn't say broken, but like just like the hell, dude. Like you don't see his brother's face, sort of like faded out. I'm guessing it's going to be Kazumi, the one who uses a Nubatama, but I very much doubt it. Anyway, carrying on. So here we see Kazuma. God, Kazuma. There should be a counter up here, like somewhere just about there. Yeah, so pretty much we find out that he's hanging around with some pretty like shady looking people, like other delinquents like himself, and like these guys are actually trying to take Tayo's deck from him. Just they're not nice people. Like they're still like card fighting and all that, but just nah. So yeah, like they hang out in this like abandoned building and all that. So that's kind of weird. And like Kazuma has gotten actually a lot better at Vanguard now, thanks to that match with Chrono. So yeah, anyway, we're carrying on. Yeah, so this is where Tayo gets the motive to fight Kazuma, like because he's just wondering why Chrono is so interested in the guy that he barely even knows, and he wants to go test his strength, pretty much. So yeah. Also, I should point out that they've got a new deck cases now. Would you say? Because like for those of you that haven't watched like the previous seasons, so I'm trying to block out the light there. Nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, so in the first or 3 series, they had these things called Fighters, which were provided by the Vanguard Association, the ones that are pretty much like in charge of all the events and all that in the series. And pretty much like you can like hold your deck in it and like it turns into a table, which is pretty cool. I want one. But yeah, so like they held a deck in it, but like these were actually like a hidden means to gather Stride Force. If you don't know what Stride Force is, then just go watch the other episodes, because it's just I'm already at 8 minutes now. So yeah, so just go and watch the other episodes and you'll probably find out what it is. So and anyway, they've ditched those now. Now we've got these like black cases with like the symbol of the clan on them. So I do like that. Like maybe if they start like selling those in the actual world, like that would be really cool. Yeah, so right now Chrono and Tayo are sort of arguing as who gets to fight Kazuma, and just typical like Chrono wants to finish the fight very much, and Tayo wants to test his strength. Right. Here I'm kind of disappointed in this episode, like fight wise, because they've pretty much skipped all the way through to Kazuma riding to grade 3. So I kind of understand because it's already pretty much halfway through the episode already, but I would have liked to see the full fight. If it's just for this episode, then fair enough, or just like the average few episodes, then fair enough. But if that's the way it's going again, then just why even bother like showing us 2 full fights in the first episode? Then go through that. So yeah, adverts, blah de blah de blah. Come on. No. Right, so here we have Gurgwit. That's the Gold Pardon Generation Break unit. It's really good. Definitely probably one of the strongest Gold Pardon units there is so far. Alright, so here we have the stride unit that's going to be in the Shadow Paladin trial deck that comes out. Why do I keep doing there? Anyway, it's called a Dark Dragon Carnivore Dragon, and its skill is you pretty much sack one unit. It's a ritual unit. You sacrifice one unit, and then your opponent retires 2 units when we're doing that. Yeah, so that's pretty good considering it's a trial deck card. Like, you just sack one unit and pretty much get a free +2. Like, you minus your opponent by 2 for free, pretty much. So that is pretty good. Like, I'll probably run that about 1 at least, unless there's like something better. Yeah, so that confirms Luard's skill. You cast +1, sack a unit, and then call 2 grade 1s or grade 0s, but you really wouldn't want to call grade 0s. So yeah. Yeah, 3 grade 1s in the drop zone, and ritual is activated. Like, that's so pretty much it. You sacrifice 3 units, like you sacrifice your units, and then like, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just Carnivore Dragon skill, sack 1 unit, retire 2 of your opponents. Pretty good. And then right, okay. Right, so here we get Kazuma about throwing in a tail because Tayo's just stringing like his ace unit, and like it just got like power, just throwing power around. And I'm pretty much like, it's just about ready to throw in the towel, then like something happens, and yeah. So here we see him, his brother walking out on him, and like we don't. Well, at least I think it's his brother. It might be his dad or something, but I'm kind of leaning towards a brother. And pretty much like Chrono calls him out on like he's like scared of losing, so just throwing a towel. You don't win, you don't lose, simple. But like he somehow stops himself from doing it. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's his brother that walks out on him, Kazuma. So that's probably the reason why he's all like this and all that. Like, just like, I don't really care about anything. Just typical anime sort of stuff. Like, oh, my brother walked out on me, therefore I'm like this. Just, I'm actually seeing quite lot of similarities in this episode, and then back in season 3 of Vanguard, Cardfight Vanguard Link Joker, with the character Naoki. Like, he lost during the tutorial fight, and now he's like pretty much going to win in this. It was pretty much obvious that he was going to win against Tayo, because like you can't lose 2 fights in a row unless you're Aichi. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, and it's pretty much like you see like his passion, like you see like he actually really enjoys the game now. So yeah, like he actually wants to try and win this time. So that's pretty cool. And here we have, yeah, so here we have a Luard's first skill. Like, I'm just going to look over this in more detail. Right, okay, so pretty much like you have to return normal units to your from your drop zone to your deck. I don't know how many you need. Like, I'm pretty sure that's on the discussion page, which I'll be going over tomorrow, obviously for Cardfighter News. But yeah, like you return normal units to your deck, so no triggers, which kind of makes sense. And then you get to stride, just boom, stride. A lot of units are actually getting a lot of free striding thing now, like you don't have to ditch a grade 3 or anything, like, or something like you get like going +2 grades, or in Luard's case you get a free stride. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so now we got Dragon Driver Luard, the grade 4 version of it, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to wrap this up here. So yeah, I've already explained the Luard skill. Overall, I do like this episode. I do wish they'd have continued on the full fight, but like I say, if it's just this episode, then I'll go with it. That'll be alright. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!